Hello air signs, and welcome to your general soul energy reading, which is going to be for the 19th of April until the 25th. So if your sun, moon or ascendant is in any of the signs of Libra, Aquarius or Gemini, then this reading may apply for you in full or in part. And also just reminding you that as I'm doing this reading, other meanings may arise for you when you see the images on these cards. So please take note of that and look into it if you wish. And also just to take what resonates and discard the rest. Okay. So we're going to be looking at some things that are going on for you, possibly mentally, physically, emotionally and spiritually. Okay, so I'm going to just call in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings and any other spirit guides that wish to help us at this time, particularly the dragon beings and any other animal spirit guides as well that like to assist us. Not to mention the Lemurians and Atlanteans. And yeah, we have a lot of off-world assistance happening at the moment from the Pleiadians and the Syrians and Arcturians. So they could well be assisting us with this reading as well, as with all the other readings that I've done today as well. Okay, so let me just grab, we're going to cut the deck here. Just taking 3 cards off the top. I do not know what they are. It will be a surprise. So this has to do with your mental, your thoughts, okay, at the moment and how you're going with that. Possibly. And of course, take what resonates. And so, yeah, this could be, from the solar eclipse as well. So your thoughts are, generally, you're becoming quite masterful and more at peace with your thinking. You are looking after yourself in that area. You're kind of knowing more what to do. And possibly from these recent upgrades that we've, most of us have experienced, we've all experienced some kind of upgrade. It's looking like it's given you some type of, some form of clarity, Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. It's kind of given you some clarity, and it's really helped you to tap into your inner wisdom. Because you are air signs, you already do a lot of thinking, okay? So you're getting now particularly clear with that, and you are perhaps opening to a higher consciousness, and you're moving into this beautiful water energy as well, which is starting to bring in, opening the thoughts to being about, not just about, your ability to do things on a day-to-day basis and to intellectualize and analyze and think logically and all the rest of it. But you're also bringing in this other feeling within your consciousness, which is sort of it's going to blend into the emotions, but it's almost like a softening of the thoughts, and you kind of been able to do that. And it's almost like your divine feminine is coming into your thought processes and really adding another nuance into your thinking. And yeah, you're becoming quite masterful. I mean, this is this is the crone card of the Dreams of Gaia, but this is a very masterful, almost magical kind of energy, right? And it's also deeply wise. So you have a lot of experience with matters of the mind. Okay, so it's saying that, yeah, you're really coming into your own at this time. That's certainly what the cards are sort of saying. But if other meanings come up for you from those images, please take note of them. So let's grab some 3 here. This is going to be on your mental as well, just the mental aspect, and just looking at, it might clarify something further, or it may add another nuance to what we're looking at here. Yeah, so this is your divine and masculine. So with your thinking, you're more able now to balance this aspect out of being able to be projective with your thinking. So you can easily think about things outside of you and analyze all the rest of it. But you're also learning how to be more receptive, and that you've become more receptive. And this is the Queen of Wands here. And she's not afraid to be herself. So it could also be that you are you're communicating in a way as well that is more in alignment with your personal truth. Okay, now I'm just going to see 2, 4, yeah, 6 of Swords. So this is, yeah, it's about you're moving into more, you know, personal truth here for sure. And yeah, so this is, you know, about your yeah, this is about kind of creating that balance in your thinking as well, and it's being able to shift from perhaps even you're getting mastery of your thoughts, because even if it's like negative thinking, you're able to shift into positive thinking and your understanding. And it might even be that, you know, you're thinking about your connections more, you're thinking about your relationships with others more, and you're perhaps opening to that a little more as well in your communication. And yeah, but this is certainly about your personal truth as well, and your authenticity and what's true and real for you. And it could certainly be that, you know, you've had a shift in your consciousness whereby perhaps attunement to spirit is a bit of a thing, and we will see as we go through the reading if that is the case. And I wouldn't mind betting that it is. Right, so let's just have a look at your what's going on physically, so your physical health and well-being, and where you are with that. And I've just caught my eye here. That actually has a heart chakra light, so your thoughts are becoming more loving and softer and more feminine. Okay, so it may well be that you've just recently there's a whole edge been taken off of the way you're thinking about things. Okay, so maybe you're more accepting, you're more receptive, you're more, I don't know what, see what you can come up with. Right, let's cut this and grab 3. Okay, so here, this is to do with your health and well-being. And yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like air signs that, you know, I mean, if you're not, you know, particularly into, you know, health and physical exercise and that, it's sort of like that you are thinking about it, all right? You're thinking about doing something like that. And I mean, you may even be getting together with some other people, but it's almost like that's another part of you that you are just, an inner awareness is just starting to happen about that for you. And you're like, yeah, I need to start doing something, or I've got to plant some seeds in that area in terms of your health and well-being, okay? This is the 4 of Cups. So, you know, I mean, that could be an energy of like, that maybe you're not, you know, super thrilled about it, but, you know, look at this dolphin back here. It might be suggesting that you need to just do something fun. So it doesn't have to be, you've got to go do, you know, a commando course, boot camp, you know, that type of thing. And it doesn't have to mean that you have to go cold turkey into a completely new diet, right? It's about, you know, how can you make it fun, right? So, and the sun is always about, you know, that child and innocence and creativity as well. And yeah, so it's about, okay, if you're thinking about that, try and do some fun things, because it's looking here like maybe you're not super thrilled about making some changes to your health and well-being or to your lifestyle, but you're kind of feeling that you need to, but you're not thrilled about it. Which I've said already. I've repeated myself. Apologies. Right, let's just grab 3 more cards on that topic to just see if there's something, another nuance, or perhaps some more info can come through on that. But yeah, I mean, it might mean that you just get together with some other people and just, you know, do something fun. It might even be like, you know, just go paintballing. I mean, I know that costs a bit of money, but you know, it might be something like that, or just I don't know, roller skating. I guess if you've got body armor, you can do that. Here we go. So this is the Creator. Okay, yes, you have the ability to do that, and the Hierophant. And sorry, I keep looking at the cards here, the Mother Star. So these are all major arcana, and this is actually indicating that you have great potential and an ability to create this new lifestyle, whatever it is, or an aspect of your lifestyle that you want to change. You have you have, this is almost like spiritual support. Okay, you have spiritual support, and this is almost like an ascended master. So I'm just going to pop in right there now. Is that you have spiritual support, and this could even be the Syrians. Like, I don't know, this is just downloading to me right now. It's like Syrians and Ascended Masters are on board. If you want to research things about chakras, looking into, the associations with chakras, colours, crystals, and all that too, that may inspire you, because there's a creative aspect. There can be a creative aspect to health and well-being. And once you understand all of the connections between chakras, crystals, which I've just said, I know, and also ascended masters, archangels, and a whole lot of stuff, then it's going to really inspire you. So it might be about finding something that's really inspiring, that's going to really activate you physically, okay, and or with your nutrition, okay. So I'm just going to pop that in there. And see, look at the colours here on the wheel. That's just been guided. I've just been guided to mention that. So these are almost the colours of the chakras. Okay, you have the base, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye and crown, or something like that. That's, and So once again, Syrians, Ascended Masters. Syrians are very strong. They're very into holistic healing, especially the Lyrans too. A lot of the Lyrans off planet, obviously from Lyra, did actually migrate to the Sirius collective. Sorry, we're going to grab the Mermaid Tarot now to just see how you're going emotionally. But that's some really powerful cards there for you to, make some changes that you want to make, and just get some real support and activate your creativity with regard to that as well, if you feel that's something you need to be looking into. Because I do happen to know that sometimes air signs can be a little reluctant when it comes to just, the mind-body connection thing, because you're a lot in the mind. So just, be aware of that and just love the whole of yourself, okay? Love all of yourself. Okay, so here we go. And the other thing too is that air signs, I believe, are moving into like a water type of energy, which is about feeling. So whatever you can generate that feeling, that's going to help you to activate other parts of yourself. Now, why do the Two of Swords keep coming up? Why does it keep coming up? So emotionally, here we have the beautiful Queen of Cups, and we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So these two cards here are emotionally, you are, perhaps keeping things to yourself, but here you are giving out. And there's still this intellectualization going on. It's kind of like you might be having to really activate your intuition, and really because you're already in the mind. So if you can start looking at doing some intuitive things, and there's some resistance here to you moving forward emotionally, or this is emotional contentment here. So it's almost like, you seem content enough, but it's almost the same old story with the same story as with the I think it was Earth signs, that the thoughts can come in and kind of almost prevent, or it's like a defense mechanism that comes in to prevent us from connecting to our emotional selves, okay? Or the thoughts can cause us to even not be that to distract us from being honest with ourselves about what we're feeling. Okay, so this is like about taking some time to really kind of work out what your feelings are and how you're feeling generally on a day-to-day basis. Okay, and then if you need to do something, find out what you need to do for yourself to really activate and support your emotional life. Perhaps it might be hanging out with people that you feel more supported or more nurtured with. It might be doing a special art or craft activity that you really love. It might be going to a certain environment that you really love. But it's, you know, it's about overcoming this. And it's looking like perhaps you are overcoming that, or you've just overcome it. And that you are definitely moving into a beautiful connection with your self here, which is really lovely. So you're becoming more aware of your inner emotions, is what that's kind of saying. Sorry that took me a while to get to that, didn't it? Let's just